Hey guys, welcome back to Urban Rhino Tutorials. On today's tutorial, I'm going to be showing you how to work in the editing app Splice on your phone. So to begin, let's open the app. After you've installed it, we're going to select Create New Project and begin selecting the media that we want to include in our videos. So for this, you can select actual videos and still images, so photographs. You want to select them in order of how you want them to appear in your video. You can always move them around. I just find that it's a lot easier to select them from the start the way you want. I already have an intro and outro, so I add those as well on here. And then we are just going to upload those and add a project title. So I'm just going to call this How to Use Canva. This is another tutorial I'm making. And I want to select the aspect ratio. So because I put these on YouTube, I'm going to select the 16:9 ratio so that my video will fit on the screen. So right now you can see it's a little small, but that is just because of this type of video. I did a screencast on my phone. So now you can see the imported media. I'm just kind of scrolling back and forth. I'm using my hand to kind of go across the bar to move it. I'm going to adjust the length of this first still image that I have. I always put a thumbnail at the beginning just to show viewers what they're going to be watching. So I just shortened that a little bit just by dragging it. I want to add a transition. You can see all the different transition options that are here. That just helps make your video flow a little better. So instead of it looking so choppy, it's going to gradually move on to the next clip. So I like to use either the lens flare or like the crossfade one. So on this one, you'll see I'm going to select that crossfade, and then it kind of shows how that moves into that transition. Pretty simple. So from here, let's say you want to cut and delete out some unwanted footage. So you want to find where the image is. You want to find the spot where you want to start that footage, cutting it out. You're going to select cut, do that again, and then hit delete, and it'll just remove it. I'm just going to go ahead and apply a transition right there. Okay, so let's say you want to crop or zoom and rotate your clip. Sometimes when I film, it's not exactly perfectly straight, and that drives me crazy. So all you have to do is just with your fingers, just kind of grab the clip and rotate it how you want. You can zoom in and out, just like you would a picture on your phone. I'm going to go ahead and undo those two steps just because I didn't need to do that. So if you want to add text, just select text at the bottom, type directly on the screen what you want. You can change the font, the size, all of that. At the bottom, there are some options. If you wanted to add an effect, you could certainly do that. That's kind of more for an artistic type of video. And then from here, let's say that I'm looking at the options on the bottom here. You wanted to add a voice recording, which is actually what I'm doing right now. You could select that, go through the whole video, and make a voiceover. If you want to adjust the volume of a clip, you could do that as well. You can fade in and fade out, one or the other. You can mute the clip or multiple clips if you need to do that, or you can make portions of your video louder or softer. So if I wanted to have music playing in the background as I'm talking, I could lower the volume on those portions. The most important thing for me is speeding up footage. So let's say I want to speed up a portion of my footage so that the viewers do not have to watch me repeat a step over and over. I can certainly do that. That's very helpful. So if I'm putting beads on something, I can add that speed so that they don't have to sit there and watch me do a repetitive step, which can get annoying. So you can speed it up to 10 times, which is nice. From here, if you wanted to add a filter, which is, a very Instagrammable type thing, you can certainly do that. If you just want to change the way your video looks, you can select from these different options. Now, if you are wanting to actually just change the settings, so if your video is too dark, you can go to Adjust, which is right next to Filters, and you can select which option, so exposure, for instance, slide it back and forth, make your video brighter or your image brighter, whatever you're working on, and adjust that. You can sharpen it, you can change the temperature, and so on. Now let's say you need to transform your video. So if you need to rotate it because it imported the wrong direction, that's an important feature that they offer. From here, if you've liked your video, you can hit Export, which is the top right, select the video resolution. In my opinion, Full HD is ideal. If you are really focusing on the quality of your picture, you can certainly do Ultra 4K. Now, when you hit Save, it's really important that you do not close the Splice app. You have to let it download, and then you will find your completed video in your camera roll. Easy as that. So that is it for this tutorial. If you have any comments or questions, please leave a comment below. Give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. Thanks for watching.